and do that. So if it's wardrobe adjustment, if it's taking a sip of your afternoon beverage, if it's scratching your leg, if it's adjusting your chair. So just take those few moments because we're only together for a little tiny bit, which is what makes this so special, is that you are taking the time in your day to remember how important it is to breathe with intention, because you woke up this morning and you just started breathing, right? You just started breathing. Hope you breathed all night. If not, I hope you had a CPAP or something to help you, right? So we want to have some time to be intentional about our breath so that we can carry out through the rest of the day, more focused, more calm, maybe with a sense of peace without having that crash late afternoon after the caffeine wears off and you still have stuff to do for the rest of the day. So that's why it's strategic that we do it at 3 o'clock. You're almost maybe done with one part of your workday, and this helps transition into the other. So we have talked about some techniques together before, so I'll review those. If you've never done this before, it's okay, because you can always start today. But we're going to start with a box breath. So here's the shape. And we just use this shape because we're going to inhale up one side, hold our breath, exhale, and then hold the exhale. So when we do those equally, it starts to regulate. So we want to be intentional about how long the inhale is and how long we hold it. So let's start with an exhale, blow out all your air, blow out all your air. And now let's inhale and hold it, exhale and hold it. One more time. Inhale, hold it, exhale, hold it. Good. That simple, right? That's just a box breath. Now you can use this and increase how long you inhale, but then keep that number for when you hold it, and then same number. So you could inhale for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds. So just tuck that shape into the back of your head, because we also have a triangle shape here. So same thing, starting down at this bottom corner here, we're going to inhale, immediately exhale. Now hold the exhale. Again, inhale, immediately exhale, and hold the exhale. Good. So you've just got that shape, and you can draw that on a piece of paper and track it with your finger. You can draw it on your leg with your finger. You could do it in the air, but it just gives your breath up and your visualization of your breath a place to go, right? So if we turned it like this, let's do this. And we start down here at the bottom. Now let's exhale everything out. Now inhale, hold the inhale, exhale. Immediately inhale and hold it and exhale. So for me, this one's a little more tricky because to immediately inhale after that exhale, you have to make sure you get all of that exhale out, but you have to make room for it. So this possibly is an upside down triangle to some people. This would be the more natural triangle, but another way to visualize for your breath. So those are the shapes that we've been working on. So we've got your box breath, your triangle, and your upside down triangle. So that's just something you can remember when you're sitting at a red light and you find yourself just breathing really shallowly, like just to here, and you can challenge yourself to breathe into a certain shape. Now moving on to our Ujjayi breath. This is how you spell it. It's weird, I know, but if you want to look up more about it, it's Ujjayi. And this is when we bring the back of the throat into the breath. So let's take a deep breath in. And then as if you were letting out all of your frustration of the day, you're going to open your mouth and just say, like that. So just let it all out. This is another reason why we mute it and we do it on Zoom, because then people get self-conscious about doing this in front of people. So again, inhale, exhale, let out the frustration. So we want that same movement in the back of the throat when we kind of go like that, but with our lips together. So let's breathe in through the nose. And then letting the frustration out, but keep the lips together so that the breath comes through the nose. But you feel that vibration in the back of the throat. So it could even sound like a growl. Sometimes it sounds like the ocean. So take a deep breath in. And then keep the lips together but in the back of the throat. Good. So another way to think about that, if the frustration part doesn't resonate with you, if you had glasses and you were gonna breathe on the glasses and then clean them off, if you take the glasses and you say, and then you rub it with a cloth, that's the same kind of sensation we want in the back of the throat. So let's try 3 ujjayi breaths together. So you're breathing in through your nose and then tensing the back of your throat as if you were frustrated or cleaning your sunglasses, keeping the mouth together. So 3 times. Let's start with the exhale. Blow it all out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, back of the throat constricts. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale, constrict the back of the throat. Good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, constrict. Good. So again, that's called your ujjayi breath. And we take that breath when we're practicing asana poses. So when we're moving through different poses with the body, if you take that breath with you when you're in an inversion, like a down dog or in a bridge, it changes what's happening in your body. I'm so glad ujjayi is your jam, Jeremy. That's a lot of J's. Ujjayi is your jam, Jeremy. Yes, good. So the more we practice that breath, the more it will change and shift in our bodies. So yay for you, Ujjayi 101. Okay, moving on. We're getting a crash course in breathing school today. So I made this. So some people get fancy and share their screen on Zoom, right? Well, yogis write it down on paper. So here's my writing it down on paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our thumb. And I use my ring finger or my fourth finger. You can use any other finger. You can even use your thumb. You can even swap hands. But what we're going to do is take our thumb and plug one nostril. This is called alternate nostril breathing. And we inhale here. So inhale through this one nostril that's available. And then once you get full of air, before you exhale, you swap and you can take your fourth finger to your other nostril, or you can go to your other hand and use that thumb. But once you get full of breath, you swap and now you exhale. Now stay here with the exhale. You don't move your hand. Now you inhale. Once you're full of breath, then you swap your finger back to your thumb and you exhale. Good. Now inhale. Once you're full of breath, you swap at the top, change to your other finger, and exhale. Don't swap yet. There's no swapping between the exhale and the inhale. Now inhale. Once you're full of breath, then you swap and you exhale. Good. So that is called alternate nostril breathing. And if you can imagine, it is really hard to be in a hurry when you're doing that breath. So that is a great breath to start to calm you down if, the brain is going, the lists are happening, you've got things to do, and you just need to focus so that you can get everything done. Try 5 alternate nostril breathings, and it will help slow you down. It also might let you know that you need to blow your nose because you're just using one nostril, right? But it's a good slowing down of the nervous system and helping you get more focused. It also helps with your immune system, but we can talk about that another day. So going back to our ujjayi breath, let's try that again. We're going to do 3 ujjayis together. So clear your throat, get ready to like that. Let's exhale everything out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale ujjayi, warrior breath behind your throat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, constrict back of the throat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale back of the throat. Good. And depending on how long your inhale or your exhale is, 3 of those usually is just a typical red light. So you can do that at a red light when you're waiting for your turn, or if you're waiting for the turn signal, you know how like the red light goes, everybody's going and you're just waiting on the arrow. That can be something you can do during the arrow. Now going back to our box breath. So we started here, Ujjayi, alternate nostril breathing, then coming back to the box breath. So we're going to start with the number 1, and we're going to inhale to the count of 1, hold it for 1, exhale 1, hold it for 1. Then go to 2, and then 3. We'll go to 4, but you don't have to do 4. You can stick to 3. You can quit in the middle. That's the great thing about breathing school, is that you already get an A+ for just showing up, right? So we get to 4, then we go back to 3, back to 2, and back to 1. Okay? So let's start with an exhale. Get it all out. Then we start inhale 1, hold 1, exhale 1, hold 1. Now moving to 2. Inhale 1, 2, hold it 1, 2, exhale 1, 2, and hold it 1, 2. Now to 3. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and hold 2, 3. Exhale 2, 3, and hold 2, 3. Farthest will go 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, and hold it 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold it 2, 3, 4. Back to 3. 1, 2, 3. That's your inhale, and hold 2, 3, and exhale 2, 3, and hold 2, 3. Inhale for 2. 1, 2, and hold 2. Exhale 2, and hold 2. Now just 1. Inhale and hold. Exhale and hold. You did it. Yay. So now going back to a natural breath for you, that could be shorter inhales, longer exhales. It could be you don't even count anymore. You just go back to the inhale and the exhale. But you did it. Your brain is more awake. You're going to make it through the rest of this day. You're going to have a great memory. You might even smile. Yeah, you can smile the rest of the day. But hooray, clap for yourselves. You did it. Woo! Yay for breathing school. A+ for everybody. Everybody have a great rest of the afternoon. If nobody tells you you're awesome, you're awesome. So there.
Thank you, Molly.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Molly.